3 a.m. near the Belgrad border. A single keystroke releases a rocket that will reshape the front lines before any Russians on the ground can respond. Inside a cramped Ukrainian command post, operators watch the radar, early warning pings, and jammer activity flash on the screens. Outside, a himars rocket arcs silently toward a forward arming and refueling point near Veluiki. The expensive, war-defining Mi-8 transport and Ka-52 attack helicopters sit exposed on the camouflage pad. Now, every strike in modern warfare is chosen for more than just its immediate impact. A forward arming and refueling point, or FARP, is a temporary staging area where helicopters can refuel, rearm, and rapidly return to combat. AFARP, fast, mobile, and deadly. Their purpose is speed and proximity, and they are frequently moved, concealed, and positioned where they are assumed to be out of reach. The site, often referenced in field reporting as the Ukrainka airfield, has played a crucial role in Russian operations near Ukraine's Kharkiv and Sumy regions. Helicopters based here cross the border, launch strikes, and withdraw before Ukrainian defenses can effectively respond. 4 aircraft stand exposed: 2 Ka-52 Alligator attack helicopters, 2 Mi-8 transport helicopters, and $52 million in one frame. Parked near the front, these aircraft increase sortie rates, minimize reaction times, and offer commanders surgical options for immediate tactical issues. If you damage that node, the effects are instant and measurable. 2 Ka-52s and 2 Mi-8s represent about $52 million of capability vaporized in a single precise moment. But this is not just about the headline price tags. The operational consequences for Russia are evident. There will be fewer lifts, fewer close air support runs, and most of all, fewer medical evacuations. Survivors and undamaged assets will be forced to operate from more distant 3 a.m. near the Belgrad border. A single keystroke releases of fields, resulting in increased flight times, crew fatigue, and higher maintenance burdens. And that doesn't simply inconvenience plans, it forces them to change entirely. This strike has exceptional players. The HUR, the main Directorate of Intelligence, and SSO Special Operations Forces assemble the bigger picture with their surveillance assets. Both human observers and long-range drones are used to confirm coordinates and aircraft positions. Ukraine's missile forces are also on board, supplying the rocket. The delivery system chosen is HIMARS, firing an M30A2 gmlrs alternative warhead. Inside its warhead, 180,000 tungsten fragments wait to explode downward like metal rain. The pellet spread also leads to engineered redundancy. If an aircraft shifts position, GPS is slightly off, the pattern still covers a tightly grouped parking area, and it increases the chances of serious destruction. This redundancy is the plan's linchpin. Belgrad's skies are far from empty. S-300 and S-400 batteries operate at high altitudes, while Buck systems scan the medium range. Panzer S-1 units, along with electronic warfare complexes, focus on the ground, ready to hunt drones and guided rockets. Jammers flicker, guns track, interceptors lock. Still, speed and geometry shift the balance. A gmlrs rocket traveling around Mach 2.5 crosses dozens of kilometers in minutes, giving defenders only seconds to react. Operators review the ISR, analyze the patterns, assess the risk, and make a decision. HIMARS fires the gmlrs along a carefully calculated ballistic arc to achieve the desired range and angle. The rocket leverages GPS paired with an inertial navigation system, meaning brief GPS interference won't affect its path. Its small radar signature and immense speed make it hard for gun-based interceptors, which target larger, slower objects, to hit. The timing of the strike in the middle of the night was calculated. Russian defense operators cannot visually confirm the presence of the rocket. They rely on radar and thermal monitoring. The strike hits first. Surprise is total. The strike is brutal. Many small projectiles hit critical points of the helicopters all at once, generating concentrated energy that magnifies the impact of the attack. The helicopter's rotors seize mid-revolution, the electronics fail, and the fuel ignites immediately. Secondary explosions follow thanks to stored fuel and munitions. Just minutes earlier, perhaps a half-dozen people were going about their routine, refueling and rearming the helicopters before they returned to flight. Now, all that is left of the airbase is burnt, twisted metal and black smoke rising through the air. There is no flight to return to. Drone footage released by Ukrainian forces later confirms the mission's success. All 4 helicopters on site have been turned into blackened, unrecognizable debris. They cannot be salvaged. Screens flare, radars blink, crews shout. Commands overlap too late. Russia's multi-layered air defense reacts instantly, but speed matters more than coverage. Pantsir crews and nearby short-range batteries detect the incoming threat, lock on, and fire, but milliseconds stretch into failure. The gmlrs rocket moves faster than the systems can adjust. Long-range S-300 and S-400 radars track high-altitude targets with precision. Fighter jets, cruise missiles, but small, fast missiles like gmlrs slip through their scans, too quick to intercept. The structure of a FARP amplifies vulnerability. These forward staging points are designed to be mobile, flexible, but lightly protected. No permanent belts shield the helicopters. Timing and coordinates make every weakness count. At Belgrad, these factors align. 4 helicopters destroyed. Defenses scramble. The strike succeeds. Consequences ripple across the front lines. Slower reaction times, extended flight distances, and strained operations. Precision, speed, and structure decide the outcome. Russian defenses react. Unfortunately, they arrive just after the damage is done. The consequences of the strike are felt immediately within the Russian defense. Ka-52s no longer deliver rapid air support. Response slows. Mi-8s cannot transport troops, move supplies, or evacuate wounded efficiently. Remaining helicopters relocate farther from the border. Flight times rise. Fuel use increases and operation cycles lengthen. A single gmlrs rocket, modest in cost compared to the helicopters that it destroyed, forces widespread operational changes that reshape the entire region's strategy. Ukraine proves that nowhere is untouchable. By morning, the pad is unrecognizable, a crater and a column of smoke. The strike is quiet, no spectacle. Strategic choices under precise conditions erase millions of dollars in capability and bend tempo. Modern warfare isn't about who fires more rockets. It's about who hits once and makes it count. This was not random. It is part of Ukraine's evolving doctrine. Precision over power. Operations continue. If you want to learn more about what's happening in Ukraine, check out our other videos. And of course, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates.